Hey y'all, I'm excited. I got my ballot. And I figured we could go through it together because frankly, I've been quite confused by this whole process. And I'm pretty plugged in. So I figure if I'm confused, other people might be confused. So let's go through what I got in the mail and see if we're ready. So in my state, in New Jersey, this is the ballot and this is the way we've gotten our materials. Everyone's gonna get their materials a little bit differently. It'll look different, but essentially it'll all be the same. So this will be a good dry run if you haven't gotten your ballot already. So let's see what we get. First, we get this letter from the Office of the Clerk of Hudson County, and it explains that we are all now voting by mail due to the COVID crisis. So there's that. Then we get these instructions. Now, these are very important. This is the most important thing we could do is sit and read, spend a lot of time reading these instructions so we know exactly what to do. I've already read them, so we can go through that pretty quickly. Then in my state, we get this notice that tells us all the drop boxes, all the places that specifically we can go to put our ballot in. We can also put our ballot in the regular mailbox, especially if it's early, but it is good to know exactly where the drop-off boxes are. Then we have a ballot. So excited. So there's our ballot and there's that. Then we have this inner envelope. So the inner envelope is what everything goes into first. And whatever you do not tear off this flap. That's very important apparently. And so there's that. And then there's the outer envelope. And the outer envelope is what all the stuff goes into. And then this part goes in directly into the mail. Okay, so what my instructions told me is that first I take my ballot and I determine and decide who to vote for, who I want to vote for. And I have to remind everyone, you got to vote all the way, like vote down the ballot. Make sure that and if you don't know who the people are, look them up real quick. That's the civilized way. Now that we have everything sent to us in the mail, we have time and we can look up people we don't know. So that's the most important thing. After we fill that out, then we put it into the inner envelope. So this goes in here like so. Do not tear off this flap, y'all. And then you seal it and then you sign your name. So you have to make sure that you sign your name super clear. And you probably don't remember the way you originally signed your name when you registered to vote, but it's supposed to match. So if your name has changed, make sure that you use the original name and then just make sure that it is signed very clearly because we don't want to invalidate our votes. Then, you fill out this little area. Necessary, thank goodness, because I don't have a stamp. And that's it. And so I will decide whether or not I'm going to mail it in the mailbox or whether or not I'm going to put it into one of these drop-off boxes. And that's all. So if you didn't get this or if you're worried, check your status, go to vote.org. It'll give you all the information about whether or not you're registered. You can track your ballot in many states and, do some research and figure it all out. I know it's a little complicated, but we got to do what we have to do. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Vote.org if you have any questions. Okay, bye.